Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it's raining, it's a Sunday, but I am going to have to work on the car because I feel like it. I've improvised this sort of carport, so I hopefully can get a little bit dry at least. Today we're going to replace a power steering line because mine is very rusty. This is a second-hand one and I've already painted it to prevent it from rusting any further. It was already in quite a good condition, but still it makes me feel good to, well, at least to prevent the rust from breaking this line as well. Let me show you the problem. Now I'm sorry if the lighting isn't too good today because of my blue carport. At least the sky looks blue. Okay, so there's a power steering line. Let's see if I can show you. Over there it is. It's very rusty. I've had it once before on the Saab that it blew, and I don't want that to happen again because the pump will run dry and everything will go bad. So I just decided to buy a second-hand power steering line and let's just replace it. I'm not really sure about how accessible it is. I was thinking about removing the bumper, but looking at this, I don't think that's necessary. I think we have to jack up the car, get the line, take off the line from here, take off the line from down at the pump probably somewhere. I'm not really sure even where it is, where it's connected, but yeah, let's just jack up the car and see if we can find where the line goes. So here we are under the car. You can see the power steering line over there, and it's coming all the way down here. And you see that especially this piece here is very crusty. I don't trust this very much. Then the line goes here, and then we have to change positions, and it goes here and there somewhere. It is connected, so we're going to have to remove the wheel and this piece of plastic here, and there goes our line, and then it's connected somewhere there where I cannot see it, but you can probably. Here it is. So yeah, we're gonna have to find out where it's connected, take it all off, drain the fluid, and the opposite order of course, get the new line in and fill it up again. Easy, right? Okay, so this is where the line goes. After removing the plastic you can see it, but looking at the old line and looking at the new line, this is the bit that goes under the car here, but you cannot see it from here, but it's this part is way longer than this little part here. So I think we have to reuse this hose, take it out of here, and put this piece of hose over this piece of line, reuse that, and then we're going to inspect the rest of this system because it's a little bit bent, I think. We're going to make it as original as possible without it touching this piece of subframe here. So it should be there. We're going to tie wrap that in place. Well, when we're done, of course. Also from here you can see this belt, which looks very good. Yeah, so let's see if we can drain the fluid. Yeah, we're going to cut this hose, this clip over here at this hose, because we're going to reuse all of this hose, so we don't have to loosen it up here. Oops. I'm very scared that it will be very messy. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. So we're going to let this drain for a minute. In the meantime, we're going to take this pipe off at the top. So if you'll join me, Taking the clip off. Eyes closed. Okay, not necessary. Okay. I think there should be one place where it's still, oh yeah, it's connected here. Yep, there we go. There's this clip over there and there. I think if we can take the pipe out of that clip, then it will be loose. So I'm going to do that with 2 hands. Yep. Yeah, it's hold on at the top. So we're going to go back to the top. Now we should be able to take this whole piece out. Okay, it is a little bit of a hassle, but it seems to be easier to pull it from underneath the car. Careful that you don't damage the horn. I want to take these clips off. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to do the same process with a newer line, to push it in from the underside, and then we have to pull and bend it just a little bit. I'm trying to be careful not to bend it too much or break it, but well, it seems to have worked to take this one out. And now we can really take a look at the old line. Actually, apart from this bit here, doesn't seem too bad actually. Yeah, it's mainly surface rust. But okay, we have our new line, so we're going to fit that. It looks way better. So this is supposed to go here, in front of the air conditioning line. Yes. It's already stuck. And now, this is interesting. Okay. Come on.
6 hours later.
Okay. So with a lot of fiddling around from the top and from the bottom, ooh. Yeah. The new is now kind of in place, but it still needs to go to the clip over there to fit its original place. There's a coolant hose here that I don't want to damage, but I have to compress it just a little bit, maybe a little bit much, to make it fit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so after a lot of fiddling and a little bit of bending, I managed to get the new line in, and also here in the clip, sort of, although the clip is not very strong anymore. Also, I don't trust this hose because there's a lot of like rubber shaving here. So first I want to make sure that this hose is not touching the subframe anymore. Okay, well, let's reconnect this line, this hose over here, put a new clip around it, clean it up a little bit. The system is now completely empty, so we need to refill that as well. Okay. Right. Alright. Nice. Still a little bit loose. Oh no. This is better. Okay, let's fill it up. Alright. Well, let's wait. Because there will be a lot of air in the system. Let's just wait until the level drops down and the air bubbles will come out. Could take a while. Alright, well, I've waited a good amount of time and the level only seems to drop just very, very slowly. So what I'm going to do is, I've put on the wheel again. I'm going to sit in the car, turn the steering wheel. I may even have to start the car to make the fluid go around in the system. Hopefully the level will drop then, because otherwise we're going to have to wait until next August. So yeah, I'm going to put the lid on, turn the wheel a few times, see if the level drops. Well, I'm happy to say this was a success. I may have overfilled it a little bit, but at least it's working. There are no weird noises. The steering is nice and heavy, as always. No, it's just how it's supposed to drive, so yeah, that worked. Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to show you. I hope you can see it, but I've been sanding this old pipe, this old power steering pipe, down a little bit to see if it was really surface rust or a little bit worse, and as it seems, it is indeed a little bit worse. I'm no expert on this, but I think this is quite deep already, so it was just a matter of time before this line would blow. So yeah, it's good to have it replaced. Alright guys, second part of this film today. I've had some troubles with my window, which is making a horrible noise when it's winded all the way down. So we're just driving along and there's this constant rattle going on, so I decided to take apart this door as much as possible. Removing of this panel is very easy. You have to remove this part here first. This one, which slides along here, clicks into place. You just unclick it, remove it, get some screws out. You'll find some more screws here and there. You have to remove the cap that goes over the speaker. Behind that you will find two screws, unscrew those. Then you can remove the black panel here, the fake leather panel. Yeah, that should be removed with care. I broke mine a long time ago when I bought the car already. So mine was glued together by me, which means no good. So then you can remove this whole panel. You just lift it up, throw it away. And then I couldn't quite figure out where the noise comes from, the rattling. But then I saw that the window touches the motor, the electric motor here. And when it does, it makes this horrible rattling noise. Also, there are a few other bits and pieces that are rattling. Actually, the whole car is rattling, so, well, I'm focused right now on this door. And because I'm testing this all the time, I want to wind my windows down and up and up, down and up and down and up again, but my window switch is broken, so I have taken that apart also. It's in the garage right now, so I want to take you with me on this journey, so I can show you what you can do if your windows don't wind down, just like mine. Yeah, let's go ahead and go inside to figure out the problem of the window switch. So inside this window switch when you take it apart as much as possible, you'll find two small balls and these two clips. I think my points are a little bit corroded, and also here you will find some corroded points. I think that will be the problem, that the window switch is not working properly. So I'm going to give it all a good clean, put it all back together and see if it helps. Yeah, that's better. This is contact cleaner, of course. They are connected like this. Maybe the ball is supposed to fit inside this hole, because there are two little springs over here in which this ball, yeah, you see, that's what happens. If you press this button, the ball compresses the spring, magic happens and your window goes down. There's a big gap here and a small gap here. Oh, you cannot see it, I think. You'll have to believe me. The small gap fits over this big, the big gap, of course, the big gap fits over the bigger piece of plastic. So we can now, yeah, okay, that worked. And now we can put this part in. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yes, oh, without any problems. This was really a problem before, so that's good that it works. But this rattle needs to stop. Alright, so here we have the electric motor, which is used to power the windows. And as you can see, I've made a little bit of tape in between the motor and the window, so that if it rattles and they want to hit, they don't hit as hard. Haha! Which seems to work. Now, it is still a little bit rattly, but not as much as it used to be. So I'm going to put the car back together, make a test drive and see if it works. I'm very happy that the window is working again. Doesn't seem too rattly either. This is broken, this is broken. This is not really very well. Someday I'll manage to get a new panel, don't worry. Okay, well, I'm going to go for a test drive, see if the rattling is gone, and I'll let you know. Well, that was a success. There is no exuberant rattling of the door panel or the window anymore. So that means that it's fixed for now. And of course, well, we still want to replace this door panel. And that also concludes this video. So we've done two major things today, and actually we've done a third thing, which is rebuilding this switch. That went great. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.